Welcome to the Masking Handbook for Audiometry. In this video, we'll be looking at why air bone gaps affect masking for WRS testing. Here we have a bilateral conductive hearing loss, and we're going to complete WRS testing. This is our test subject, and the plan is to do the testing at 80 dB. We'll start with the right ear. Now 80 dB is a pretty loud test signal, so we must be aware of the possibility of crossover/cross hearing of this test signal over on the left side. Don't forget, the bone conduction hearing on the left side is excellent. Using insert earphones, we have a IA value of 50 dB for WRS testing. So, with an 80 dB test level using inserts, we have a potential crossover level of 30 dB. With that level of potential crossover, it's quite possible that the left ear might be able to hear the test words delivered to the right side. We'll deliver our single-syllable words into this right ear at a level of 80 dB, and this is the potential crossover level here over on the left side. All we need to do is deliver a bit of speech masking noise to the left ear and we're good to go. Let's use the drop down 30 method to arrive at a 50 dB masking level. This should be enough to easily and efficiently mask the 30 dB amount of potentially crossed words, wouldn't it? Well, maybe not. We should step back for a second and review how it is that the test words cross from one side to the other. If we deliver very loud test words to one side and they do end up crossing to the other side, they cross by traveling through the cranial bones or the bones of the head. So the crossed signal is actually a bone conduction signal. It can travel from one side directly to the cochlea of the opposite side. If we use the drop down 30 method and deliver 50 dB of speech noise to this left ear, we're delivering it to an ear that has a 30 to 50 dB air conduction hearing thresholds. We therefore deliver 20 to 0 dB of active masking to this left side. But the crossed test words are traveling directly to the left cochlea, which in this case is hearing very well. We're delivering masking based on the air conduction hearing and ignoring the part of the left ear that would actually be hearing the crossed words, the cochlear hearing of that left ear, as reflected by the masked bone conduction thresholds on this side. Our 50 dB level of speech masking noise may only be adding 0 to 20 dB of active masking to the bone conduction hearing of the left ear. In that situation, a 30 dB amount of crossed words could still be heard in the left ear. We must therefore increase the level of masking to that left ear in order to compensate for the presence of the air bone gaps on that side. Let's try 70 dB and see what happens. A 70 dB level of speech noise to this left ear with the conductive hearing loss appears to provide a sufficient amount of masking to test the right ear effectively. Unfortunately, using this loud masking level also increases the risk that the noise can cross to the other side and be heard by the ear that we're trying to test. So we've created a risk of overmasking in this situation. This is the conundrum that we face during WRS testing when we try and mask ears that present with conductive hearing loss. This is the Masking Handbook for Audiometry. If you liked this video, you'll love the handbook. For more resources on masking and to learn how to purchase the book, check out maskinghandbook.com.